Good morning to you all. I'd like to start also by thanking Mayor Sylvester Turner for his annual support of our program, Mayor Pro Tem Ellen Cohen, the City of Houston Health and Human Services Department, the Harris County Area Agency on Aging for all of their support. This is Reliant's 13th year supporting the Beat the Heat centers in Houston. And new this year, we have increased our support to cover all 11 of the city's community multi-service centers. Although it's not officially summer yet, we all know it's here. That's evident with the recent temperatures. Last month was the hottest May in 124 years of record keeping for the continental U.S., eclipsing the extreme heat of May 1930 during the Dust Bowl era, which hopefully none of us experienced that too. And we know hot weather means increased electricity use, which is often hardest on those most vulnerable, our seniors and our children. So today we're excited to announce the official opening of the 11 Reliant Beat the Heat centers, including right here at the West End Multi-Service Center. The Beat the Heat centers, which are free and open to the public until the end of September, help keep Houstonians cool and safe throughout the summer months. These air-conditioned spaces offer valuable relief from the heat, as well as refreshments and activities for visitors. This summer, demand for electricity in Texas is predicted to be at an all-time high. In part, that's because of the growth that we've had in the Texas region, our strong economy in the market. But it's also a seasonal factor that impacts everyone's electricity bills across the city and state. No matter what summer brings, Reliant is ready. With years of experience serving customers in Texas, you can count on us to be there. But in addition to bringing the Beat the Heat programs to all of the city's multi-service centers, we also provide assistance right to individual customers in a number of ways. Through our CARE program, which stands for Community Assistance from Reliant Energy, since 2005, we've contributed about $10 million to social service agencies that can help seniors and qualified low-income residential customers pay their electricity bills. We also are very committed to providing payment assistance, whether that's extensions or deferred payment plans. And my favorite is the average billing plan, so that you can actually level out the bill so you don't have to worry about a spike in the summertime. The bottom line is at Reliant, we really want you to call us and let us help you work through whatever the summer brings. Second, once again, we're pleased to be a part of the City of Houston's Summer AC program with a donation of $25,000 to provide new air conditioning units like the ones up here. We applaud the city's efforts to help Houstonians stay cool in the summer, and we can't think of a better investment to give folks some relief from the temperature. And as Deborah mentioned, this year we're excited to donate some of our portable power stations. You can see them right here with the blue handles. They're being donated to the Houston Health Department and to the Disaster Resilience and Recovery Organization called SBP, who we have some members of in the crowd as well. We're providing a total of 150 of these power stations to provide reliable backup power to customers in need. They can power phones, lights, fans, and even some small medical equipment. And because these devices are portable, they can provide power whenever and wherever it's needed. Our mission at Reliant is to power, protect, and simplify life. And that includes being the hands and feet in the community here to make a difference where we live and work. Reliant's ready for the summer, and the last thing that we're bringing to you today is a Kona ice truck. So enjoy, after the conference here, a cool treat to begin the summer. Thank you.
I'm just delighted to be here with Mayor Pro Tem Ellen Cohen, your council member, and give it up to Mayor Pro Tem Ellen Cohen. And then State Representative Carol Alvarado is right here. And her mom is over there. And then look, and I am pleased again to be on a program, Beat the Heat, with Elizabeth Killinger over Reliant Energy. Give it up, please, to Elizabeth and Reliant. I can't say enough for Reliant for just being a strong community partner in the city of Houston. And this is the 13th year. And I don't think I've missed one in 13 years. So it's just I'm excited to be here. But I'm mostly excited to be with all of the seniors that are here today. So let me just say good morning to each and every one of you, and we so appreciate all of you. Look, this is it. If you lived in Houston for 2 hours, you know that it can be a little warm, and we keep trying to get used to it. But hot is hot, period. And for those of us who have grown up in the city of Houston without air conditioning, you know, we may have grown up with attic fans, you know, like I did, and or you may have just grown up with the sort of windows that can open up, and you sleep with your head close to the window, and you pray for a cool breeze to come along. Or you've been in your home and you've made your own fan, okay? But when you're fanning in a hot house, you're just fanning the heat, okay? Or you left your inside of your home, or you went out on the porch, or went in the backyard, or found you a nice tree to sit under. All of those things. And then for seniors, especially when people get the electricity bill, you find that the bill is higher than what you can afford because you're having to choose between your medicine or paying the electricity bill, and many seniors simply choose not to turn on their air conditions. We're hoping that you won't do that because it's better to be safe and alive than to be frugal and not use a system that's working. So I want to thank Reliant for providing the air conditions and the portable power stations. And I want to encourage seniors to, especially when it's hot, if your air condition is working, to turn it on, because it doesn't help you if you have an air condition that's working, but you're afraid of the electricity bill, and so you're in a home that's very hot, and your health is affected. So we don't want you to do that. I would rather join with you and help you to try to bring down the electricity bill than for you not to turn on the air condition and then you end up getting sick and possibly lose your life. So we don't want that to happen. I was talking to Mayor Pro Tem Ellen Cohen when Elizabeth, when you were talking about these portable power stations, and Mayor Cohen leaned over to me. She said, "Do you have one of those?" And I said, "No." And I said, "Do you have one?" She said, "No." And I said, we're gonna snatch a couple before we leave out of here. But no, we're not gonna take any from the community folk. But these portable power stations really come in handy when power goes out and you want to stay connected. So I want to thank again Reliant for providing this added feature. And then on top of that, they are now extending their program to all 11 community multi-service centers. That deserves another hand in and of itself. Thank you. Look, our health department has shared some interesting information that I want to share with you very briefly. During the beginning months of summer, we see individuals who work outside, laborers and those in construction, will suffer from heat-related illnesses because they are not drinking enough water and they're outside working in the hottest part of the day. I want to remind those who do work, play or exercise outdoors to stay hydrated. And if you must go outside, don't do it during the hottest part of the day. And don't do like me. And this is a part of a personal testimony. Don't do like me. I don't drink as much water as I should. Mayor Pro Tem can tell you, she has to remind me even at the city hall during city council meetings. And so if you don't want to make a habit of not drinking enough water, especially during the summer. Okay, you may think you don't need it, but in actuality you do. So let me encourage workers, seniors, children, make sure that they're drinking plenty of water, because we know that August and September can be very hot. Well, August, September, July, June can be very, very hot. So I'm asking all of us, especially those of us who know individuals who live in homes without air conditioners, to check on your neighbors. You know your neighbors. You know that there are people who don't have any air conditioning, especially our seniors. Because let me tell you, I love our seniors, and sometimes our seniors think that they can do it. And you can be in a house, and your body can kind of get acclimated to the heat, but it is working against you. And I never recall, there were times even when I would go to my mom's house when she was alive and walk in, and it was hot. And I said, what's going on? And the air conditioning was off, And so let's be very, very careful about that. Check on our neighbors. If you know somebody that doesn't have an air conditioner, take them out to an area mall, library, multi-service center, okay, now that they represent one of our cooling stations. And I also want to briefly cover some additional ways that we can prevent heat-related illnesses this summer. It's very important that we drink, again, plenty of fluid, stay dehydrated, wear light-colored clothing, loose-fitting. Every summer we say this, but I cannot say it enough. Let's not leave children or senior citizens or pets in vehicles unattended. I don't know how many times we say it. Somehow the message still doesn't get through to everybody. So let me repeat that again. Let's not leave children, okay, or anyone, senior citizens or our pets, inside vehicles, even when you think you're only just going to run into something for a short while and you're going to come right back up. Let me tell you, when those windows are up and that sun is out there, it's hotter inside that vehicle. So please, let's not leave children. Let's do something. Leave something in the back to remind yourself before you get out of that car. People get very, very busy, okay? But let's not have any stories in the city of Houston where people have left children or pets in vehicles and loss of life. And then I just want to say again, a reminder, this is hurricane season. We just came through Harvey. And there are still a lot of homes that are still in a state of disrepair. So there are a lot of people who are still trying to get back on their feet, especially seniors who are living in homes that need to be repaired and are rebuilt. And they're living in homes that may not have any air conditioning at all because they've exhausted all of their resources. And that's why I am here along with the council member, along with State Representative Carol Alvarado, to thank Reliant, because this summer is more sensitive to this summer than the past ones over the last 10 to 13 years, because a lot of people in our city were impacted by Harvey, and a lot of people are still rebuilding, and they need air conditioning, and they need the portable power stations and whatever help. I am hoping that other companies will follow the lead of Reliant, make contributions so that we can safeguard and protect all of our citizens. So thank you so much. I want to thank the Health Department. Deborah, thank you. Steve Williams and the Health Department for the work that you do. Councilmember Cohen, Mayor Pro Tem, let me thank you. And in fact, I would be remiss not to call you up to have some words. I am in your district, and when I'm in her district, I certainly want to pay homage to her. And she has been a tremendous advisor, counselor, and friend to me. Councilmember, Mayor Pro Tem Ellen Cohen.
Thank you all. In fact, I was going to say welcome to the hood, but you're here all the time, so you know. It is a pleasure for me to represent District C. And also to be a senior, and I know that you're anxious to get back to bingo, because I would too if I had a card, but I don't have one. And I also have no notes, and the reason I don't have any notes is I knew that the mayor would cover everything, because he always does, and he does it in a way that's spectacular. And let me add that he covers all of us. Let's give it up for the mayor again. I thought I dressed casually. You heard the mayor say light colors, because I thought we were going to have this outside. Well, I just thought that was sort of Reliant's way of saying, we're going to have this outside, and boy, are you going to be happy to come back indoors with air conditioning. So I thought, well, but I'm glad we had it indoors. And finally, this morning I was thinking about this meeting, and I took my dog out for a walk. And it was early, so it wasn't clearly the hottest part of the day. And I thought, we were walking, and after 15 minutes, she was panting, and her tongue was out, and I was panting too. My tongue was not out, but I was panting. And I carry a bottle of water with me and a little plastic cup because I know how thirsty she can get just in 15 minutes. And so taking care of our pets, and I know a number of you have pets because pets are wonderful for us seniors. We really love them. And so we have to be careful to make sure we take care of them. But the most important thing is to make sure that we take care of each other, as the mayor said. Be good to yourselves, check on your neighbors, stay hydrated, and we'll get through this. We always do. So thank you all for all you do. Thank you.
We once had in place a system benefit fund that provided a discount on people's electricity bill. And I would be remiss not to ask State Representative Carol Alvarado, who is in the legislature, because we need those type of program to continue in some shape, form, or fashion. So, Representative Carol Alvarado, please come up.
Good morning. What the mayor did not say is that it's because of him that that Systems Benefit Fund exists. So let's give it up for him because it was his idea. And I know he had to fight many times in the legislature to keep that program intact. So we're very grateful to him for that. My mom and I are here, so I'm very sensitive about the heat and seniors because my mom at her nice young age of 90, keeping her cool is very important. And this is one of our senior groups that we visit on a regular basis. So we came to also to pay respect to our seniors and the dads that are celebrating Father's Day. But to Reliant, thank you for being a great partner. Mayor Turner, since he was in the legislature, I know he's always held your feet to the fire, and he continues to do that. Keeping in mind that sometimes in Houston we have severe weather conditions, whether it's hurricanes, winds, water, we have heat. And thank you, Mayor, for keeping all Houstonians prepared and safe and healthy. Thank you.